So Qudsia, tell me, the foundation, and we were talking about the stuff that they do between biennales. And one of them, and I remember, I think this might have been the first kind of public intervention, was a series of really intriguing bus stops around the city. And I remember seeing the first one, it was all like concrete and a tree. And I was just like, is that a bus stop? And I remember seeing people just kind of standing around and looking at it and saying like, do we sit on it? Like, what do we do? And it's so cool because the foundation has done a lot of these interesting things. So how have people responded?
Very well, actually. Our first public outreach or public project was City Within the City. It's a pigeon house, kind of something in front of NCA.
Yes, and it's still there.
It's still there. We just refurbished it and cleaned it up a little bit recently because we have to.
Because the pigeons.
Decaying artwork. Decaying artwork doesn't look very good. At that time I was very scared. When we were building it, I was like, how will people respond? How will what will they
vandalize it? Will they want to?
And the government was quite on us at that time because we're happy to work with you, but how they were also taking a risk with us, looking at contemporary art into public spaces, and we were totally convinced that we will be able to convince and work with them. We did.
And you did.
We did.
They did.
We did. And I think the government's come through very beautifully in so many ways, and recognizing and understanding what we are doing and supporting us in lots of ways.
Great.
So Bus Stops project was another project that we did with the government. The idea again was that before we do the biennial, we try and do some public art because public art was very important to us.
Yeah.
So what does it take to work in public space? Who are the stakeholders? How does one operate? How does one, from start to finish, do a work so that we could bring the biennial into public spaces, work with these. So these projects worked very beautifully to teach us, the various ways that one can engage.